Oh, you guys wanted to join me for a shave? I'm halfway into my lather. Okay, all right, hang on. Be right back. Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another shaving scent of the day. Even though I'm half lathered, we're going with the best lime scent in wet shaving. Bluegrass Muse. It is the Kentucky Mule. That is the scent. It is fantastic. That's my soap. I've got the Splash. And I've got the Extrait. I got the Trifecta. Brush. Blue and bourbon and blue. Blue and bourbon. I don't know. I named it. Trotter. For a hashtag Trotter Week, bbs.live. She's all loaded up nicely. And we're going with the Hooskin and Earn with a J-Nat finish by Frank at Strike Gold Shave. And let's go ahead and finish lathering. Glad you joined me. I didn't know you were going to be here. Guess you guys were expecting it. This is the cool version of Bluegrass Muse, which you can't have it because you can't get it anymore. It's got the synthetic culotta in it, and it's pretty awesome. It snowed today, so I figure I can use culotta whenever I want to. I'm just going to mimic the temperatures today. It snowed and it's April the 9th. Dang it. This stupid state. We're getting there, but probably a couple, three more editions of water. We'll get as slick as we can for a straight shave. You do that for a curved shave also, but absolutely for a straight shave. Woo! I'm going to throw in lather, so we're about there. Can feel that culotta kicking in. Nice feeling. I think this is probably going to be the last edition. And I don't mean new edition, because that was a kids group from the 80s, if you know that. Look at that shine. That is a very, very wet lather. Very hydrated lather. If you watch Stale Cracker, while we wait, we hydrate. Stale Cracker on YouTube. If you don't know Stale Cracker, then you don't know Cajun cooking. He's a couillon, but he's funny. If you don't know couillon, I will refer you to Cajun slang. It's foolish. Have a good friend here. That's a true Cajun. I mean, you know how when their last name ends in an X, that's a true Cajun. Some people call that no, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to say the words. So some people think negative of it, even though it's really not. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Look up slang words for Cajuns. You'll probably come across it. All right. You ready? Come on. It's not even going to focus. Come on. There we go. Purdy stuff. Purdy stuff. Chainette edges are so smooth and sharp. And that is a wet lather. Faux cheesy. Ugh. A lot of growth on there too. I don't remember how many days, but too many. However many days it is. Great scent on this. Some lime, some ginger. Really nice. And I got lather all over my fingers. Woo! And that water's hot. Dropping bombs. I drop bombs like Hiroshima. I believe that's a Dr. Dre song. Boom. Andy from St. Joe's, if you're watching, welcome. If you're not, then I don't like you anymore. Andy is a volunteer at St. Joe's in the nutrition services department. Super awesome dude. He had found out that I did wet shaving. I told him about my channel. He might have just been jerking my chain, but he said he'd watch. If he doesn't watch, I don't mind. I don't blame him because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just over here practicing. Getting a good start. Man, I'm dropping lather all over me. Good thing I don't actually care. I mean, really, it's just falling everywhere. That's when you know you hydrated. Sorry, I just keep going to dry everything off in between. In betwixt strokes. And it's still just falling all over me. This is going to be a pretty quick shave. I've got first pitch of Phillies and Braves coming up here real quick. And we're cooking dinner for the kids. This is going to be kind of a one pass and a cleanup. I really needed a shave, and I really wanted this J-Nat edge, and it's fantastic. These J-Nat edges I consider like, you know, the feather of edges, just like the gold standard for me. Really nice sharp edges. Still quite smooth. It's like the perfect edge for me. All right. Cleaned it up a little. Get all this hair out of the sink. God, so much on me. All right. Look at that. We definitely have flow through on this baby. I have used it quite a few times though. All right, let's get going again. Actually, I'll go this way first. So I guess it's going to be 2 cleanup passes. wearing a tie tomorrow, so I have to be BBS on the neck. Well, hello there, Reed.
Hi. Love you.
Love you. Don't have a lot to say today. I don't got a lot to say today, guys. I mean, heck, I didn't even know you guys were showing up today. I thought I was just shaving. Beautiful. All right, and now I have to get against the grain on my neck. And then I think we're going to call it good. We'll see when I check. Amazing how much difference just doing that little, I mean, I call it a J-hook, just with a straight razor. Just that little change of angle makes so much difference in the final shave. All right, let's give it a check. Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself, fool. I'll tell you what, that is nice. That is a fine, fine shave. A darn fine shave, you might say. Could I get closer? Yes. On my neck? No. Could I get closer here? Yes. Do I need to? No. And did I miss anything? Yes. Just right at the lip line. Right here. Anywhere else? I mean, you can see a little bit came off there. Probably some of that skin. All right, let me just clean up my sideburns, make sure they're the same length, and we'll be done with this part. Let me get the angle that I like. Look at that hair just pop off of there. That's when you know you got a good edge. Yep, it just pops off. It's like it's scared. Oh, no, I would just jump off there. You don't need to cut me. I got it. Frank does absolutely awesome edges. That is a fantastic shave. And that means it's fantastic and it's terrific. And that equals, you know, decent. Oh, what a great shave. Just a touch of lather into the scales, not much. All right, let's do this. This is a wonderful splash. This is not a culotta splash, but I feel like there was already culotta in it to start with. I don't know. I don't see it. But I'm pretty sure this was cooling. It's smooth. That is a smooth, smooth shave. Man, I love that. I'm not going to use any balm. I'm just going to use more of this. So soothing. Lots of good skin yummies in there. I know it doesn't say anything about hyaluronic acid in there. I do feel like the if I had crow's feet, I do feel like that as the day goes on, or you know, as the hours go on, they are limited. Maybe it's just, you know, just the hydration points of the splash, but it's just excellent stuff. So stankin' good. Look, already pretty much soaked in. Not much left on the skin. I don't know why I just shook the extract, but the extract, if you like the soap and you really like the splash, you will really, really love the extract. It is so rich. Just so rich, so fresh, so clean, so stinking good. All right, guys. Hope you have a great rest of the week. I hope to see you tomorrow night on bbs live. We'll be on Instagram at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So I hope to see you there, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. See you in the next one. Peace. You thought I was going to forget, didn't you? I didn't do it.